Learn the poem The Temple and the Body. The Temple and the Body. I'll write that topic first there in the board. The temple and the body. This is called Vachana. V-A-C-H-A-N-A. Right. This poem is a memorization poem. Right. So, first we should know about the author of the poem. The poem written in Kannada, Basavanna wrote the poem and translator is A.K. Ramanujam. A.K. Ramanujam. First we will see about the note of the poet. Always you should have pencil in your hand when you read the poem, underline the rhyming words and then you have go for the difficult words. Then you take a dictionary and find out the meaning. That is a way of improving your vocabulary. Right? Then now note on the poem. Note making is very important. So here Basavanna, who born on 1106. Who wrote this poem? I told you, Basavanna. B-A-S-A-V-A-N-A. Basavanna, he wrote in Kannada. In Kannada, he wrote this poem. Who wrote this poem? The Temple and the Body. The Temple and the Body. Who wrote this one? Basavanna. He wrote that poem in Kannada. Who translated the poem? Who translated the poem? Anyone of you have an idea? A.K. Ramanujam. So translator is A.K. Ramanujam. Translator is A.K. Ramanujam. The Temple and the Body is a very simple poem but very deep meaning in this poem. I told first I will say about the Basavanna who wrote the poem. He born in 1106. He born in 1106. Was a great social reformer. He is a great social reformer who sought up to build a new social order free from caste, class and orthodox. He was the leader of the medieval religious movement, Veerasaivism, of which Kannada Vachana are the most important texts. If one were to choose a single poem to represent the whole extraordinary body of religious lyrics called Vachana. I told the temple and the body, in the bracket I told wrote Vachana, no? Once again I'll read that one. You see the meaning. If one were to choose a single poem to represent the whole extraordinary body of religious relics called the Vachana. Okay. One cannot do better than choose the above poem of Basavanna. In dramatize several of the themes on oppositions characteristic of the moment called Veerasaivism. Okay, now the translator Ramanujam. Basavanna wrote the poem in Kannada and A.K. Ramanujam translated in English. He born in 1929 and he died in 1993. A renowned poet in English and Kannada, both English and Kannada, has translated the Vachana into English. Now I'll read the poem. Just everyone listen carefully. Listen carefully. It's very I told you it's very simple poem. At the same time, it's a very meaningful poem. We will read that one. Okay. The Temple and the Body. I told you already this poem is a memorization. You have to memorize the poem. The rich will make temples for Shiva. The rich will make temples for Shiva. What shall I, a poor man, do? What shall I, a poor man, do? My legs are pillars. My legs are pillars. The body, the shrine. The head, a cupola of gold. The head, a cupola of gold. Listen, O Lord of the meeting rivers. Listen, O Lord, the meeting of rivers. Things standing shall fall. Things standing shall fall. But the moving ever shall stay. The moving ever shall stay. Within 5 minutes, you can memorize the poem. Very simple, very easy poem. Now, when you are reading, you may get doubt about what is the meaning of cupola. What is the meaning of cupola? A small rounded dome. You are all going for temple, right? So many statues are there. The building constructed from the sculptures, and they are in the head of the gopuram. They are having the cupola. The gopura, what they are telling? Cupola. The cupola means a small rounded dome. C-U-P-O-L-A. Cupola means what? A small rounded dome. Cupola means what? A small rounded dome. Things standing. Here we are reading last paragraph. Listen, O Lord of the meeting rivers, things standing shall fall. Things standing means what? The soil, unmoving temple. Only things standing. Things standing. Things standing means what? The solid, unmoving temple. The moving. What is moving? Humans. Human beings can move one place to other place. But the thing standing means stand still. It will not move from that place. Unmoving. Okay. Lord of the meeting rivers. The last line they gave, the Lord of the meeting rivers. Basavanna's chosen deity, the Lord Shiva at Kodala Sangama. That is called Kudala Sangama. Right. Now we can go line by line for the meaning of this one. The rich will make temples for Shiva. What shall I, a poor man, do? The poet desires to please God by building a temple. Who want to build? The poet desires to please God by building a temple for him. But is a poor man. But is a poor man, and hence cannot do so. Hence cannot do so. Desires to started. The poet desired to please God by building a temple for him, but is a poor man, and hence cannot do so. He who wonders is anxious whether he will ever be able to please God. Whether he ever able to please God. He decides to treat his own body as a temple. He decides his own body as a temple. With his legs or for pillars. With his legs for pillars. Body for the shrine, and the head for a cupola of gold. The head for the cupola of gold. Here once again I'll read this poem. The rich will make temples for Shiva. What shall I, a poor man, do? My legs are pillars, the body the shrine. The head a cupola of gold. Listen, O Lord of the meeting rivers. Things stand shall fall. Things stand shall fall. Here, the first paragraph I described the meaning. Now he consoles himself, saying that things standing shall fall. Things standing shall fall. Meaning that buildings will be destroyed by wind. Buildings will be destroyed by wind, rain and sunshine. Isn't it? Yes, the colors also change. It may be fell down. But here he is happy that the moving ever shall stay. The moving ever shall stay. Meaning that he will be able to carry the temple and his God forever with himself. To ever with himself. And so it will never be destroyed. It will never be destroyed. It shall stay. It shall stay. The poem or Vachana was written by Basavanna at a time when people other than high caste people or Brahmins could not enter temples. Could not enter temples in those days. Okay, because of that one, the poet Basavana wrote this poem, the desire of a poor man. He cannot build a temple. So he think the body itself as a temple and leg as a pillar and head is a cupola. It's very easy and simple poem. I hope that everyone understand this poem. Okay, memorize the poem. In next class, we will go to the other poem. Abraham Lincoln wrote a letter to your son's teacher. Right, the Abraham wrote a letter to his son's teacher. That one we will see in the next class. But that one also is a very interesting poem. We will go through that poem also. Right, now after this one, I hope that everyone understand the temple and the body, the meaning of the poem and everything. Next class we will give you the question answers and everything. Copy it in your CW and memorize the poem. Right, then even for the question answer also. Okay, thank you children. Have a nice day. இது பண்ணவே காணுமே, ஸ்டாப் பண்ணவே காணுமே, பேசுனதெல்லாம் இது வந்திருக்குமே, எங்க இல்லையே.
ஸ்டாப் ஆயிட்டு ஸ்டாப்